s'il y en a un qui revient de loin, c'est bien Vanilla Ice. Il avait connu un méga succès à l'époque avec sa chanson Ice Ice Baby, qui était sur l'album To The Extreme, un album qui s'est vendu à 18 millions d'exemplaires à travers le monde. Mais là, il a vraiment changé beaucoup.
Oh oui, il a beaucoup changé. Ce qu'il fait maintenant, c'est beaucoup plus agressif dans le genre de Korn, Limp Bizkit, Rage Against the Machine. C'est sûr qu'il y a des gens qui vont être un tout petit peu sceptiques de ce qu'il fait. Moi, la première, c'est sûr. Mais ce qu'il dit, c'est que ce qu'il fait maintenant, c'est vraiment sincère.
Yeah, he went through the dogs went through the bus for about 2 hours.
Find anything?
No, they didn't find nothing.
What has happened in the past 5 or 6 years, I guess?
Well, since my first record, you know, my first record was not To The Extreme. A lot of people think it was. I'm talking about Hooked, which for 3 years I opened up for this like Ice-T, Stetsasonic, EPMD. I did the Stop the Violence tour. My audience was always black. This is when I first came into it for 3 years. In 1990, I had 2 record deals on the table. Okay, one with Def Jam Records. I had a $30,000 offer to sign with them, and then I had another offer with SBK for $1.5 million. So at that point, I took the money. Didn't see the consequence. The consequences were it turned me into a novelty act. So a lot of people, you know, took their punches on me. The critics completely beat me up. I'm at the butt end of a lot of jokes, and it led to a series of depression. So from 1991 to 94, I was heavily on drugs, heroin, cocaine, ecstasy, drunk all the time. And I can say it with a smile on my face today because I've been 4 years sober. But in 94, I realized that it wasn't about the money because I tried to kill myself in 94. I overdosed on purpose. And I realized, and I had millions of dollars in the bank, $1 million Porsche, all the material things you could ever want in life, and couldn't find any happiness. So at that point I realized, you know, that I would give everything back to go back to that one day and just take that 30 grand and sign with Def Jam so I could keep my credibility as a, you know, a rapper. Personally, no offense to hip-hop, I just don't get into it anymore. I don't buy any of the hip-hop stuff anymore. I feel like it hasn't grown. You know, you got Puff Daddy doing the same stuff I did 10 years ago, taking a song and remaking it. I listen to Slayer, I listen to Pantera, I listen to the hard stuff now, Rage Against the Machine, you know, I'm totally into that. I can't even remember the last time I bought another hip-hop record. I had no idea that the album was going to come out so dark, but I worked with the producer of Korn, Limp Bizkit, Sepultura, the Deftones. His name was Ross Robinson, and he was such a nice guy, such a great guy, like huge heart, very spiritual, and in the short period of time that I knew him, you know, I felt real comfortable around him, so I opened up to him, and he caught this emotional moment, rare moment on tape, and that's what you have, hard to swallow, so it came out pretty dark. When I got this record deal, I turned them down. I said, no thanks. They said, man, we just offered you a major record deal with Universal Records. I said, no thanks. And they started to offer me more money. And I said, guys, you can keep your money, because I'm not one of these artists to whip and glue their money. Fortunately, I made great investments, and I probably have more today than I had back in the days. So it's not about the money. It's and I said, no thanks. So they called back and they said, what's it about? I said, man, it's about freedom. I'm not going to be your record company whore. I'm not going to be a puppet. I'm not going to be manipulated with your money. I'm going to keep it real. And if you want a record from me, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to listen to my judgment on everything.
You seem to have spent a lot of your adult life defending yourself. Has that changed?
that's changed tremendously because now I look back at everything and I see, you know, before I used to focus on everybody, you know, the ones that hated it, the ones that loved it. I just focused on everybody, and I was trying to please everybody. Now I've came to grips, and it's made me stronger. Now I just, you know, I cater to the ones that appreciate what I'm doing, not the ones who don't. So, yes, I've been bagged on tremendously, but now I look at it like entertainment. It's entertainment, and wow, what an impact, whether positive or negative. Wow, what an impact I made on these people in order for them, you know, to mention me in whatever piece they're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a huge impact. I see myself in Austin Powers, the movie. I see myself closing a block of eyes. I see Jim Carrey doing skits on me, all kinds of things. And it hurt back in the days. And that's why I was doing drugs, because I couldn't face reality.
No one will stop me. No one.
I feel like I'm starting over from this point on, and I've been given a second chance. It's just unfortunate that I have that stigma attached to me, but it's still slowly erasing. And basically my whole theme is the critics. You know, F the critics.